we're using the VY harness that came out of the Monaro because I still have the automatic plugs, which I've chopped off from my other loom for the VT. So I can't use the VT loom with the engine. So I'm using the VY harness, but we have an issue. This is your engine connector that connects the body harness to the engine. In a VY, it's one plug down near the ECU. In a VT, it's 3 plugs up underneath the driver's side dash, which doesn't exist in this loom. So I'm going to have to feed some extra wire all the way down up to the end and terminate it into 3 different plugs, and then get all the right wires from here and put them onto the extended wire. So I'm using actually trailer core wire because it's the easiest way to get so many cores back up that way, and we'll go from there. So these connectors are for basically your inputs and outputs. Shut up, Larry. So this connector is basically for your inputs and outputs and all your triggers. The main power comes from 6 pins down that end of the harness. So I'm also have to feed some power from where it connects, which is on the VT up there, down to there as well, so it can all come in. Put this on time lapse and you can watch me do it. I have the engine connectors here on the VT car side that we're going to re-pin into a new 8-pin Deutsch connector. And this is all the pin outs and colors that I've all done up and researched. So we're going to go through, well, I'm going to go through now and find out what I actually have in the car, match it to the loom. Therefore, I can assign all the right connectors and pins. Label which one's which, so now I can go back and start doing all the pin outs. So now that the wiring's all stripped, I'm going to start connecting these into the loom wires and start de-pinning that connector to be used with the Monaro. So I'm going to go through and do that, and then the other ones will way down again for power. Alright, so got the loom in the engine bay, all measured up, pretty much terminates for where I want it to be. So now I'm just going to go through and repin all these wires connecting to these 3 engine connectors in the VT. So got some Deutsch connectors here, so several 8 pins just to match it. So go through, pin it out. I'll have to color code them differently, so 1 goes to 1, 2 goes to 2, 3 goes to 3, just to follow the same pattern. Now I could have tried to find the female versions of those, but didn't really have the time, so we're just going to do 8 pin Deutsch connectors. There we go, there we have it, all 3 connectors all pre-pinned. So I'll go through with a continuity tester tomorrow and just make sure everything lines up, but it all seems good part of the diagram, so it all comes down to prior planning and research. So if you need a copy of this, I'll put it in the description below. Just give it a go, guys. It's actually not that hard to get your head around a diagram, so I'll throw that in the description below and give it a shot yourself. But at the moment, onto some more stuff tomorrow. I think I've earned myself a beer. Hell yeah. So here's the old motor. So we're just going to quickly repair the engine valley gaskets, which lies between the limb and the heads. As you can see, it's quite filthy in there, but down behind here at the back of the motor, you can see it all in there. So it leaks out in these corners. Yeah, it leaks out in these corners, but right between the head and the limb, and oozes down the back of the motor. So pull the limb off, give it a clean, got some fresh spare ones I can throw in there, and then happy days. Alright, so a lot of people break this little elbow here at the front of the motor. That's obviously by trying to pry it off. Easiest way, just a can of lubricant, just in there. Already sprayed it beforehand, but we'll do it again. And then we'll pull the bolts off. And pop! And it comes easy as that. The crusty and purdy. Should be able to see? How easy was that? Like hardly a gasket there anyway. Yeah, these bolts that come out, they're thread sealanted in because some of these holes have coolant and oil passages behind them. So when we put them in, we'll put some thread sealant back in there, just so it all doesn't come out and undo all the nice work that we're doing. Where I missed that? I missed a bolt. Where was it? There. Okay. Yep, that one there. See, it's all got oil all over it. So, hence why reseal your bolts. it off, give it a clean. This engine is really clean. Like, doesn't even look like it's done that much effort. Serviced regularly. Even the intake runners, not that bad either. But, heap of crap though. Alright, we'll clean it all up. Oh, with a stock pulley and these many carrots, I reckon I'll be pulling close to a 10-second run.
The Goo Master is at work. Ooh, pretty.
It's always good just for a little bit of goo around oil passages. Just to make sure, because it will come apart over time. You notice that these limb gaskets, this one's a plastic one. You can get metal ones because they do fail. Because this is staying stock and stock power, there's no need to put a metal gasket in. I have this laying around, so I'm going to shove it back in.
How clean's that motor look? For a stock engine, it's very clean in that valley. Very clean. Were you surprised how clean it was when you opened it up?
I was actually. Didn't think a 250,000 k car would be that clean inside. Like, it looks like it's been rebuilt at some point. When you're putting your limb gaskets in, make sure you put a blob of goo on the inside in there, because they don't want to seal well in those corners.
Is this why you don't put too much on the actual limb gasket? Because you need to save it for these pieces? You don't want to get halfway through your limb gasket job and then run out of goo.
I'm just going to go out on a limb and just say it's done.
Wow, go out on a limb. That's a good one. It's a good one. He saves them up, people, and then he just randomly comes out with one, and it's good.
Alright. What you also need to do is when you put your bolts back in, bit of thread sealant just around it. Otherwise, coolant and oil can get out.
Coolant and oil getting out, not good.
And just like a head, when you tighten the bolt, you've got to go from the inside out. Bobo's rocked up. He's helping pulling some shit out now. One customized crash bar removed.
Yeah. How rad is this? I'm a big fan.
Been working on your core.
I've been working on my core. Hold on. Side profile, check out my core.
Looking mint.
I'm working with a bunch of comedians, I swear.
How you going in there, bruh? Bobo the contortionist.
I'm turning it into a lazy man's car.
An automatic.
More like a bitch's cat.
Oh!
Oh!
Did you say bitch or butch?
Oh, I got someone's toes in.
Can I just put this in the Calais so people think it's a manual, and then just own them with the auto?
So stealing some parts out of the Monaro. What are we doing, boys? We're stealing the old cruise control module because I'm not going to be needing it anymore.
I ain't done nothing but nothing.
I'm just helping.
No comment.
Cool. Putting this in the VT because it actually has an end on it. So.
Technical term, it has an end.
And we don't need no throttle cable anymore because go and e-throttle.
I'm gonna do the Jared Hayne. No comment.
So we're just taking the power steering cooler off the Monaro because we don't require it because it's going to go through the radiator oil cooler to cool down. So that will just come out from the bottom.
This is my power steering.
You got like the comfort power steering.
The comfort power steering.
Yeah, the
Vetronic.
the Vetronic. You got a Calais.
Vetronic.
How'd they make it different?
Well, it's supposed to be softer, so yeah, it's a lighter.
Oh.
You got a different rack. The apprentice is working up.
He's not freeballing it for a change.
Oliver.
You jealous, bro?
Fuck no.
I am.
Hey. He's woken up from his nap.
He's on a rampage.
What you up to now, Sean?
We're about to make some noise, make some sparks. We need to get rid of that. And we need to get rid of that was holding up the big, massive water cooler.
Ooh.
So we're gonna try to get rid of that. Safety specs on.
Here we go.
That's how you do it properly, so you don't cut your car. Now you grind that out.
There you go.
Like that.
Just put the flappy wheel back on it.
Yep.
Well, one brace plate for an intercooler. Gone. Don't need that no more. Another day done. More removed. So basically, can start putting it back together. All clean. Look at that. So much more of a hole there. Alright. Put that back together. Piss the VT off, and then we can actually start on the Monaro.
Over Daddy.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Home run. Like and subscribe.
And leave a comment. We'll respond to anything you put up. Alright, let's mow the lawn. Happy birthday, bro.
Cheers, bro.
Because they cut it back for the summer and he puts the elephants with his skin.
Cheers, bro.
See you, man.
What are you doing, Ev?
Just putting some carrots in the engine.
Why are you putting carrots in the engine?
Just didn't have enough carrots, mate.
Didn't have enough carrots.
Gonna make it go fast.
Ev's been saving up all this time, and that's the best pun he could come up with. Wow. Hey, don't remove the carrots. You'll lose all those killer wasps.
Put these in your car.
Put them in my car.
Yeah.
Maybe we should put them in this one. Just put the carrots in and see what happens. We're going to install a couple of carrots this morning.
A couple of carrots.
Yeah, put a couple of carrots in there and see what we can get out of it.
That's
A couple
it.
of carrots and then put it on the dyno.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then we're just gonna go and tune it.
We're gonna go get some tuna.
Yeah, we're gonna go tune it now.
So 2 carrots with 1 tuna
Yeah. Equal all the killer wasps.
equal all kiloboss. Simple maths.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit of goo.
Just a little bit of go.
Ooh, just a little bit. Ooh, little bit more.
You know-
What? I was just putting up out of the way. You want to keep your tune, not out of your engine.
Done, fixed.
Perfect fit. Just spray it black so it blends in.
Poor bastard who buys this car.
He's gonna find fucking carrots everywhere.
Ev used to run on corn juice, now he runs on carrot juice. It's a vegan friendly transport. Ooh, I think we've been sniffing that E85.
All I'm gonna see this hype.
John West, always the best.
You're gonna see just carrots.
Isn't that
You're
the
just gonna
best
see
race?
this hyperlapse is just gonna see you fucking my car for carrot.
Hey, I just filled a hole.
That's double team it, bro.
Have you got a hole on your side, Sean?
Not anymore, I filled it with a carrot.
What about that one over there? No, the one below you.
Oh,
What about this one? You need a bigger carrot.
too loose. It's like a hot dog down the hallway. Hold on. Oh. Hold on. You come around, clean up.
Just do it again.
You need a bigger hole.
Ah, we are men. It's nothing but dick jokes.
This is not going on YouTube.